Fenella, I know you're making a New Year fire for this evening. What is the first thing that you need to do?
Well, a fire needs to be fed.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can try and give a baby a roast dinner.
Yeah.
It won't cope.
Yeah.
The same thing with fires. You need to give them baby steps. You start with paper.
Yeah.
The paper's like the milk that you give a baby.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you give that, and what that does, it ignites quickly.
Yes.
And it provides the quick flame to burn the next item.
That's why we need to have still buy newspapers, isn't it?
Yeah. And the next item is good dry wood.
Do you mean kindling, which I picked up?
Kindling,
yes.
kindling,
which I picked up from the
good
garden.
kindling should do this.
Yeah. Be able to break it.
Snap.
Exactly.
And if it snaps easily, it's dry.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. If it doesn't snap easily, then it won't. It needs time to dry out. So I'm basically now making a crisscross.
Crisscross, that's correct.
Yeah, a crisscross of wood. Right.
I can see that.
Now this is a bit dry, a bit moist, because it's doing what we call a green stick.
Yeah, I can hear that.
But it will dry out if it's on top.
Exactly.
Okay. Now,
so here are some matches. I need some firelighters.
Well, no, we don't actually need firelighters if you've got lots of kindling. If you've got lots of kindling, you don't need firelighters, because kindling is there to burn for longer. And what we do with the kindling is it's there to burn, to provide a good...
But you do realise that other people watching you making the fire.
I don't mind.
And looking at your bottom as well.
Do you know what?
Another good reason to have a fire is that when you've got the chimney, all the cool air comes down.
It
gets very cold.
It kills off. There we go. So now I've got a nice long cook's match. And what that's going to do now, it's going to light the paper. And if I open up the grate, that means the air comes from underneath and draws the oxygen underneath to burn the things underneath.
And then once the actual kindling has caught fire for some time, you then have to do the next thing, which is...
the thing is, if you've got if you've got lots of kindling and soft kindling in paper, it's good to get a drawer.
Exactly. So most people use a newspaper. My sister's actually using a cardboard.
What this does, it makes sure that the fire draws from underneath and draws the oxygen from underneath, and the actual smoke goes up the fire.
I can hear it.
And as you can see, and hear probably, it burns very, very hot.
I can hear it.
It's drawing the oxygen from underneath. And as I take it from away, as you can see, all that paper is now burnt, and the kindling is now burning.
When's the right time to put the log on the fire?
Well, don't want to overfeed a fire to get like a baby, like I said. Put the log on the fire when you start to see some of the kindling starting to burn, so the fire is strong enough to start burning. Once the paper's gone, which it has,
yes,
and you can see a hiss. You can hear a hiss a little bit. So there's a little bit of moisture in the kindling.
Yeah.
But when it starts, the fire takes hold of the kindling, it's the time to put the logs on, because then it feels like it'll be hot enough to actually start burning the moisture out of the logs if you don't have moisture in the logs.
Okay, thank you, Fenella. Thank you very much for your advice. And your name is Cinderella, isn't it?
Yeah, Cinderella.
As in Cinderella, Fenella, Cinderella,
And let me put this on there, look.